Hi everybody, Ted Jordan here for a new series that we're doing called Professional Acting for the Long Haul. Now, why am I doing this? Because I really love the industry and I love getting in front of people and helping them get to where they want to go. Now, if you're just a novice at this thing, meaning you've just started or you don't know how to get started, I'm going to help you over the next several weeks by giving you some solid advice that you can actually work with to help you get started on your career. Now, who am I looking to talk to? I'm not looking to talk to the looky-loos. I'm looking to talk to those people who have a burning desire and you know full well that this is something you're supposed to be doing. Now, if you've been doing this for a while and maybe you're not getting to where you really want to go, maybe over the next several weeks we can help you too. I'm probably sure that we could help you, no doubt about that. So what you have to do though is be realistic with yourself and do a self-examination. Why am I not getting where I want to go? Or why am I not starting off in this industry? Am I telling you to quit your day job? No, I'm not telling you to do that at all. Don't do it. Not a smart thing to do. But gradually start to move in the direction that you desire to be. If you desire to be a full-time working actor, it's going to take some strategic planning in order for that to work. First and foremost, the question I want to ask, one of two, why do you want to be an actor? Again, do you just want to be famous and have all the money and the cars and the mansions and all that? Which is cool, which is very cool, but it's going to take a lot for you to get there. Okay? Matter of fact, if you're in the St. Louis area where we are, then it's going to take you a whole lot. Maybe some relocation, maybe some other things for that to happen, but it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of effort. But first and foremost, you got to get trained. There is no way you're going to get from A to Z without training. That's just like you go into the hospital and the brain surgeon says, you ask the brain surgeon, well, where'd you get trained at? Well, I went to YouTube University, watched some videos, and I think I could work on your mother or your father's brain with no problem. I watched the videos 10 times. I should have it down cold, just like that. Now, would you allow that person to work on your loved one's brain? Of course you wouldn't. It's the same thing with this. A person that comes in who just thinks they can do it on a lark and just has so much natural talent that they don't need to be trained is foolish. You will not get very far without proper training. You need to be trained properly. Now, I train people a lot. I've done a lot of training over the years, have a lot of opportunity to do that. If it's not me though, get with somebody else. And for crying out loud, make sure you're getting with somebody who actually knows what they're doing and actually a good teacher. Just because they're actors doesn't mean they're good teachers. You have to do your homework. You have to do your research. Network with other people in the industry who can put you in the right direction. You need that, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. I've been involved since 1983. Started out as an extra, but I knew even then I wanted more. 3 years later, I got into the broadcast field. I had that career for 10 years, both in St. Louis and ended in New Orleans. And I've started to blossom and grow in the New Orleans market as well. It was booming. I did a lot of commercial work, voiceover work, and I also had the opportunity to model. So I've done a lot of different things, creating a lot of different income streams. You can do the same thing, but guess what? You need to get trained. Okay, so you can't stay stagnant. You got to know what you don't know. And ignorance is you don't know what you need to know. And a lot of people are like that. See, my wife and I have our own production company nowadays. It's called Crossing Jordan Entertainment, and we've had the opportunity of launching our very first production, a web series comedy called The Sinister Truth. Maybe you've seen it, maybe not. But either way, I have the perspective now, not just from an acting perspective, a director and writer and casting director, because we cast our own productions. So I look at actors who want to be a part of what we're doing. We have had the opportunity of working with some fantastic actors in this market. But guess what? We run across some crummy, lack of a better word, crummy auditions from people who just don't know what in the heck they're doing. They want to do it, they desire to do it, but they have no training. I had this one guy who actually decided to send in an audition tape, and he's got his kid running in the background. And he let this go through. He thought it was okay. And he kept asking me, hey, is there still an opportunity for me to do the part? Heck no, that was garbage. You have to know that you don't know something and then change it. Because if you're not getting to where you really want to go, something's wrong. You're probably not doing something right. That is a possibility. In this industry, there's a lot of moving, working parts and a lot of stuff you have no control over whatsoever. Training is huge. Find out, get the training, where you get the training from. Go online. There's a lot of great Facebook groups out there that can be of help to you as well. That's why we're putting a series together, so we can help you get to where you need to go. Training is huge. And next week, I'm going to talk about where to go and maybe where not to go with certain things, because I do have experience with a couple of acting academies over the years that they're legitimate, but they didn't quite hit the mark when it came to acting. So we're going to go over that also. Now, if you have questions, I love to hear questions. If I can help you at all, I'm going to do that. If I can answer the question, I'm going to answer the question. If I don't have the answer for you, I'm going to find it. Is that fair enough? Now, check out the email address, send your question or questions there, and I'll do all I can to answer it personally, or I can do it on the next episode, okay? So I hope the initial thing helped here, the initial video that we're doing here helped, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.